Hello, everyone, and welcome to our Powerboost meditation. The thought was to do this series of some of the Powerboost sessions, series on uncovering the authentic self. So today, in the last session, last week, we saw what is meditation, right? We understood that meditation isn't about doing something, but it's about being. So let's explore a little bit more into it. And for that, I would like to start with a story, just like in the last session we did. This is a story. It's actually a real incident, but I am making it a story. And as I tell you the story, just play along, think about it, make it your own. In the story, there are some questions, answers, and just listen to the question and see what answer comes from you. Just go into that thinking and just play along so that it becomes an experience, an experiment, rather than just like listening to it, right? Okay, so there is this one yogi teacher, very senior and who understands spirituality. And there is this one new person. He walks in and the teacher asks him the question. So, because he was curious and he wants to understand what is spirituality and who he is, so teacher first asks him a question. And teacher asks, "Tell me, who do you think you are?" And so that person, he answers the question and he says, "I am a so-and-so professionalist." Okay. Then the teacher asks again, "Okay, who were you before you became this professionalist?" And so the person answers and he says, "I was a father of my 2-year-old." And the teacher says, "Okay, who were you before that?" So he thinks, he's like, that's right. Before that, I was a husband of so and so. The teacher says, "Okay, before that, who were you?" And then that person says, "I was studying, I was a student at such and such college." And then teacher asks again, "Who were you before that?" And then he kind of thinks, he's like, where is she taking me? But he kind of trusts. And then he answers, before that, I was son of so and so. Then the teacher asks, "Okay, who were you before that?" And he thinks, well, I have always been a son of my mom and dad. And so he thinks a little bit more. And then he realizes, okay, maybe these questions are a little bit more deeper. Then he says, then he says, well, I was a human being. I was a little child. And then the teacher says, "Good, but who were you before that?" And then that person says, okay. Well, then he starts to think even deeper, right? And then he thinks, well, the way I am thinking now, so maybe I was my thoughts. And then the teacher says, "Who were you before your thoughts?" And then he keeps quiet. The person keeps quiet and he doesn't have an answer. Then teacher says, that's who you were before all this, before thoughts. Think about it again if you didn't kind of follow along. But who I am, again, going back, just think about it. That person from his answers was so many things, in the sense he played so many different roles, right? Father, husband, professionally, student, son, child, human being. He even said that I am probably my thoughts, right? But who I am is that awareness, that consciousness, that stillness, that silence, who is actually even giving life to those thoughts. Even the thoughts are part of this consciousness, this being. And we call it as a soul, the spirit, the consciousness, the awareness. Awareness is aware of those thoughts. Awareness is aware that I am a child, I am a human being. And so at Brahma Kumaris, when we say Om Shanti, the meaning is actually I am a peaceful soul. And that Om really points to who I am. I am. And that's it. That silence, that stillness, that being. Okay. I will let you all churn a little bit, think a little bit about it. But what we will do now is for next 5 minutes, let's go into this meditation experiment and experience. And in upcoming sessions, we will explore more about this Om, I am. Now sit very comfortably. And what we will do in this experiment, just like we kind of explored, right, the little bit in the story, we will go from outside to deep inside, okay? So just sit very comfortably. You can close your eyes or keep them open. Sit comfortably, just so that your attention doesn't go in any of the pull of those muscles, body muscles. Make sure back is straight. Now take one deep breath. Inhale and exhale. Now let us all together go into this experience. What I am seeing here outside, this room that I'm sitting in, some of the physical things, I am aware of that. I can see it. I can hear some sound. I know there is this body that I can touch and feel. And with this body, I take many actions. I play different roles of a student, son, daughter, or mother, or father. All the different roles are played using this body. But am I that body? The one who is constantly changing. As a child, I looked so different. The body looked so different. As I grew older, the body looks different. Every second, every moment, every day, physical appearance is changing. Can I be that thing that keeps changing? And if not, who is the one who is seeing the things, doing actions with this body, talking and hearing? Who is that one? If I am not even my thoughts, then where are thoughts coming from? Now go even deeper in the sense. Try and understand the subtlety of who I am. That I am, that being, can't be seen with these eyes. It's very subtle. The one who has mind and it creates thoughts as if on the screen of this mind or the platform of this mind, uses mind to create thoughts. But I am not even those thoughts or feelings. I am the awareness who is aware of everything that is happening. I am aware of those thoughts. I am aware of the feelings. Who I am is that consciousness, that being, that wisdom, being of light. Light means knowledge, that wisdom, full of spiritual wisdom, full of truth, that silence and stillness. I am that peaceful, loveful, joyful being. That is my original natural nature. Now, just for today, try and experiment more with this. Think about it, and we will explore more about this Om, I am the authentic self, in upcoming sessions. Thank you. Om Shanti.